in it. We are in it. We are in it to win it. I can't tell you how pissed off I am. I'm very pissed off. I was trying to set up something, a really cool bonus, and it's not happening. And it's so frustrating because it should be pretty straight cut, and it's not. And I'm like, why did I expect things to be going well? Things to be that easy. This is already a process that has proven to be very difficult for no real reason. Lots of extra stuff, you know. But here we are. Still we persist. Good evening, everyone. This is the MonDAZE pre-stream for the evening of May 5th, 2025. I'm the mysterious, magnanimous, enigmatic, Matic, founder of Rider Productions, currently living as the mascot's Mighty Morphin mascot, the emissary of Kusoge, Kamen Strider. Kid, you already know. What's up? Good evening, everybody. Waiting for some heroes to get in here. You know, no big deal. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wacky. Oh boy. Do we have a show for you tonight? I don't think y'all ready. To be honest, I properly don't think you're ready. I can't wait though. So, we're gonna be getting into it real soon. Big ups to our most recent raider, Dr. Seuss, Z-Cross, ZX, Z-Cross, Z-Cross, ZX Spectrum. New follower, June. 3 Junes. A raid from Ronan. New follower, Sam. 435k. Support from Tapanganiki. Frozen, Raxes, Wabbit, Grogshire, Logan, Key, and the other two are bots. So, thank you all for your support. Big ups to the lovely assistant. Deadpan's terrifying my pages. It's fully going to be buying my pages. What? You know, buy my pages, and it's just nagging. What? What? Anyways. Let's see. My voice feels and sounds better, but that's only because we're going through a cloudy spell. The allergies agitated my voice, mostly agitating my throat, and my throat being sore from snoring, but also sneezing and coughing, which agitate and weaken my voice. That hasn't been happening for the past 2.5 days, at least not as common and not as strongly, because we're going through a rainy spell. It's the warm season, and you know that half of the warm season is a cold and rainy season. Isn't that great? I liked it. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful rainy day out today. It was nice. Hoping for more tomorrow. It's a day where you either you do chores but at a slower pace, or you watch a movie, you take naps, you do a craft, you know? It was just a stay indoors and chill kind of day. I mean, that's most days because we're all homebodies here, but today was like it didn't feel inappropriate like it would on a nice sunny day. Don't get out and catch malaria, you know? It's not the same vibe as, you know, chill out. So I know I'm gonna be be sleeping good tonight. Okay. So, story time. Without disclosing too much information, like, I gotta... In most modding discords for most games, you go, right? You go into the modding discord, and there'll be a self-promo section, right? And then that category, it'll either be a channel or hopefully it'll be a category. When it's a category, there's like a commission. There's like a commissions thing, right? I basically got dogpiled because I refused to disclose the details of my commission. I just said, hey, I want to keep things on the hush. I don't want anything, getting out. I don't want to keep details private. And I was told to get over it. Not just get over it, but to either post it as a request, a free request, which I don't believe in doing, and just put in the details that I'll pay for it afterwards, which no, or message every modder in the Discord who's active and ask them if they're taking commissions, or to skip the middleman and go right to the modder that takes on the most of the work and delivers really good results. They are really talented. They're really cool, really talented, and just ask them. And I'm like, no. And this is me being hard-headed, but this is me being hard-headed because any other game with any other modding community, you can go and you could ask for a commission, or you wouldn't even have to go find the modding community Discord, because you'd be able to go on Twitter. You'd be able to go on Twitter, go on DeviantArt, and just find somebody there. The fact I've had to do this, and like, these video games are very old, but they are very popular, and they're still fresh in the minds of gamers. In fact, they're considered all-time classics. I'm gonna leave you guys to guess, but when we play these games, there will not be, either there won't be a common Strider East mod / Easter egg, or it's going to take another 4 months to 2 years. That's weird. Don't you think that's weird? That I don't know. Maybe it's weird to me because I've been in a lot of modding discords for a lot of games, and typically there is like a commissions sheet section or a place for people where modders post their commission info. I've never been shamed, even in modding discords and modding communities where this wasn't the case. I've never been shamed and hit with the "you must have brain worms," it's weird because every time I hop into a modding community Discord, I do undoubtedly have a poor experience. I have at least one bad experience. The only place I did not have, the only modding Discord I've ever been in which I didn't have a bad experience due to either my own actions or the actions and opinions of others, was like the stage of modding history, which is the Soul Calibur modding place. That's crazy. In Tekken Zaibatsu, I've had rotten experiences. In Kenpro's personal, I've had 1 or 2 bad experiences in Kenpro's personal Discord. I've had a few bad experiences in Violet Vodka's modding Emporium. I've had, literally, it's stage of modding history, and then there's the Team Reptile official Discord server, which doubles as like the nucleus / server for the modding community because they're cool with modders. Almost every other modding Discord I've been in, which is a handful, no more than 4 or 5, they've had 1 or 2 round experiences, and and then it's like, I'm not infallible, I'm not perfect, but a lot of the time, it is not me. It is people with opinions just having a go, and I'm like, why? So I found that very strange. It's me not understanding the culture of why you guys want to do it this way here, when the way that it works everywhere else, or almost everywhere else, is like better. Nigerian prince. So, essentially, I've learned to not want to stop doing cool things. Apparently, that's the real, like, buy Bitcoin or something. Apparently, that is the real hack. Like, don't do cool things for yourself and your community. Be cynical. Make drama content. Make drama content. Be cynical. Buy cryptocurrency. Scam your viewers. I don't know. Something. Anyways, let's take a look at the weekly schedule. And you know what? That made me upset because I've been keeping my nose in the ground, grinding to bring cool shit to fans and viewers. And it makes me upset when people who should be enabling me, if they like cool shit, you ain't even have to know me, but if you fuck with like the concept of cool shit, you should be trying to help me, especially if it could be favorable or lucrative for you. That's what I think. I don't know. Let's get to the weekly schedule. Let's get to the new weekly schedule. This is a bit gaudy looking. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit gaudy looking. So, as you know, Spider-Man 3 is on hiatus. Spider-Man 3 is on hiatus for a month. In fact, I'm going to get the final episode out this week or the week afterwards, and Spider-Man 3 will be on hiatus till June. Probably second week of June, and then we'll finish it. There's legit 1, maybe 2 episodes left, and then we're done. So I'm gonna use Monday. I'm gonna use Annie May to launch 2 new LPs, which will also be pretty short. No more than, realistically, we're looking at 8 to 12 parts. I have to see how long Grindizer is. Grindizer, that feels like a 4 to 8 hour game. And then Pokemon, I don't foresee Pokemon being long, especially if we just, we don't piddle around too much. But also, I've never played Red. I've been watching since Generation 1. Stopped watching around, Generation 6? Let me see. Kanto. Yeah, I stopped watching around Unova, so I think that's actually Gen 4. And then I kept up with it without watching. But that's when specifically it was pulled from network television. That's actually when that is. It was pulled more or less from network television. But even when I started playing games, I played Silver and Gold. I started Silver. So that's what we were doing. So here's what we're doing. Monday, we're playing Grindizer. We're playing Pokemon Grindizer. Tuesday. Now, I don't know. I have to get in contact with Kuma. Kuma might want to legit sit down and finish I Ninja. From what I've heard, around 12 noon. So I have to see if that's what he wants to do. I'm down for that. The only part is just making sure I've eaten, making sure I'm awake and that I've eaten by then. So we're gonna see. He either meant 12 midnight or 12 noon, but I think he meant 12 noon. And I'm like, 12 noon my time? So we will be back and give you stuff with that. Friday. This Fighting Fridays, we are playing Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament. Yes, they made a whole fighting game for the Dark Tournament arc. Yes, we will be playing it, or at least playing like the arcade mode. I'm assuming there's an arcade mode. Take a look at that. It's gonna be great. Huh. Where's my... That's weird. I'm supposed to have a transition. It's supposed to transition back. Did they fuck with my transition? Now I have to check my transition. That's gonna upset me. Because now I have to take a look at my transitions to make sure they're working right. But yes, please join us in a few minutes when we're back with Pokemon Red and Grindizer, the Feast of the Wolves. Remember to keep it locked right here on Rider Cake Productions and watch for the signal. I'll see you guys in a few minutes for gameplay. We might even prolong that few minutes so that I can just feed my cat and then we can go from there. My cats and then we can go from there. I can't wait. Hope to see you there. Common. There you go. Common